Here we have Wood Elves taking on Shambling Undead. That is the Mordheim Majestics taking on the Averheim Angels in an IBA tournament, Sigmar's Cup, to determine who will take the green brass cannon. Here comes a blitz. The winner of this preseason playoff also is going to be able to get a automatic bid into the BCL championship. That's sort of a UEFA league for us. Block on vanilla. Stunner. It's going to complicate the catch. It's going to be 5+. He catches it nonetheless. Just a push. 3 dice though. And he's clearing the line. I don't know why it's slower. Does it feel slower with this replay here? It's working now. Here comes a blitz. Block on Blodge, if I recall correctly. Yes, it is. Just 2 pushes. Good dodge. And he's well protected. He is bunched in, though. There's a chance that the Angels can surround him. Now, can the Wood Elves escape? Well, yes. But it's going to be very hard dice-wise. Block on Blodge. Not what he needed, but he's going to complicate things by pushing him into this death box. Good work. That's Blodge, but he's still pushing in. You might get 2 dice here. Right? All right. Not quite what he wanted, but that's okay. Hyperfixating on the south. Maybe it's a handoff to this catcher. Oh, not quite, but vanilla on vanilla, but a lot of dice there for that tree man. Blodge with strength 4. He gets it. He's broken away. Maybe just flip it out to that guy after you provide some protection around him. So far, so good. Get closer to the screen here. There we go. Uppity-uppity. And he's able just to walk it down. That's probably better than throwing it. Pretty happy with that. Oh. Interesting dodge. No fouling here because the regeneration, probably afraid of that. Regeneration after getting sent off for a regenerated unit. 2 dice. He does have frenzy, so it could be 4 dice here. He breaks free. It's also beneficial that he's free of these guys and he can just get to the top or go back there. That's fine. He says if you want to score early, that's fine. We'll win 2-1 possibly. He's in no real rush, but he wants to put some pressure on the ball carrier, and he'll do just that. I do like what he's doing here on defense. It seems like he's losing the game, but you'll see that if the Wood Elves are forced to score quickly, that the other team, that the Averheim Angels can score and then get the ball back in the second half. That's called 2-1 grinding. You see it often across all Blood Bowl. Probably the exception to that is sevens on this fumble site, just because we're operating off of 11, off of the full-size field, not the sevens field. I don't know. Oh my God, that's a huge one. That is not a good. He should use the apothecary and something else. That's not a permanent injury. But again, he's only here for the remainder of the tournament. I don't know if I should even say it, but he's lied about why he left. He said that he wanted to get an edge, was in his local league, but his friends don't play anymore. Turned out he's still playing Blood Bowl. So I don't know. It's an intimidating league, but you know. It's just annoying that I said that that's why he was leaving on camera and I was being nice about it, but then it's like it's better off if you don't lie. No, I really dislike you. You know what I mean? But you know, besides the point, let's not make the whole video about that. Gets to the edge of glory. Just yeah. Down he goes. 3 dice. Very good. Good work here. Nice dodge. Edge won another nice piece right here. Oh, it reminds me, I better add these guys to the free agency. Right. I'm going to have to do that after this match. Because I was wondering if somebody wanted to take over for this team, and now we're at a full 6 for the IBA season. Worked out pretty well. Despite the lies. There he goes. He says, go ahead and score early. I might get the ball back and score on you. That's sort of what he's thinking, I think. But he needs to put pressure on if he's going to force that. He's being very procedural. He's being safe with it. But eventually the time on the clock is going to make it a lot harder for him if he can't score. I mean, counter score. Just a stun. Although it should be said that the Averheim Angels, if it's 1-1 at halftime and if they get a bunch of removals, especially now that the Apothecaries are out of the game, that means that they're going to have a much better time in overtime than these other guys. Although I wouldn't put it past Elves to score with a few men down. We'll see. Good dodge. Pretty good protection, I guess. I don't know. Seems like somebody could tag, but the protection's actually pretty sufficient. That's what he wants. It seems to me that he's not really worried about scoring this half himself. He's worried about removals. And these removals might force a score anyways. But go ahead and try to dodge. He's being very procedural, very good. He's not getting faced that they're done by the goal line. Nice foul. That was very smart. It's going to make things complicated for him. Touchdown, Majestics. Majestics up 1-0 over the Averheim Angels. All right. Good idea. Good idea. Okay. The Averheim Angels are setting up. Quick snap. Put some protection on there. Hopefully the ball bounces off and he can put it on this guy right here. Knock down. This guy movement. No. All movement 7. Movement 7 is probably enough. We don't know though. I think that's only one. Oh, it is 2 dice. Very nice. Pow. Whoa! That is serious. They're still in scoring position because they have the potential to score, I should say, because it is turn 6. Maybe I was overstating that it's less. It's still difficult to score, but especially with the ball bouncing out. But you know, can the Wood Elves score again? Now there's the question. He can probably... Yeah, he's in scoring position, though, at least. Oh, that one edge piece. Could have picked it up, huh? Oh, that's terrible. You know, I am rooting for the Averheim Angels. Quite obviously. You know that. But I do feel bad that the Wood Elves are probably not just not going to score. They're going to get scored on, very likely, due to all this. That's unfortunate for you. Does Big Hand affect catch? I don't know. Scoring position. Probably better to rush than hand off. I'm going to look up rules and see if Big Hand can affect catching the ball. I'm going to open up another tab, but I'm going to have to open up this game while I do it. Okay, and now I'm going to look it up real quick. Big Hand, give it to me. What does it do? It's only for pickup, so it does not. It's only for pickup, ignores weather, and tackle zones. Still very cool. Very cool to get kind of a sure hand skill. Whoa! No reroll. Touchdown! Touchdown, Averheim Angels. Averheim Angels won against the Mordheim Majestics 1. I am rooting for the Averheim Angels. I'm making that clear. Now you know why. I don't have to talk about it anymore. I have to tell myself not to. Being overly honest is a detriment to keeping quiet. It makes you dumber than you need to be. But it is what I'm doing. It's another bounce on a mummy. They love hitting the mummies. They love hitting them. But they are one of the key pieces on this roster. Oh my gosh, AV8. I was saying that, you might be better off with the High Elves. Kept on saying it. AV8. You might want to have the High Elves in this format where it's 0 TV associated with the position and all the TV associated with the learned skills. But nobody listens to old Gridiron Man. That's okay. He does use a team reroll. I don't know if it was necessary to use a team reroll just yet. Probably turn number 2 you'll have to because of these Wood Elves. Oh boy. Not quite. Pow. Stunner. It's a bit of a skank hunt here. Is he going to try to... He's just trying to surf him. Oh, he says, okay, fine, I'll take this pow then. He says he'll follow, maybe? Maybe he'll foul him? I don't know. Looks like it's hard to dodge out of there. Big Hand. Ignores all tackle zones and weather. You can read it and weep right here. But he does bounce back. Oops, I paused the video by highlighting that. Now he can slowly bump and grind down the field and then say, can you equalize off a one-turn touchdown? And if you do, can you win in overtime? So that's how the Averheim Angels are going to go about their business, I think. Old Smash Mouth football by an old team. An undead team. But now the Elves are making columns. Oh, not a good idea there. Yeah, you got to put your columns right here, but maybe he's afraid of Frenzy, and this is an adaptation. But what you're doing is you're giving up this side of the field. Oh my god, this guy's just the most annoying coach. lies about. Now he's just going to throw the game. All right. Hope you lose. Oh, he's going to give him a lesson from a veteran coach. He's going to stomp on him. You know why? Because you can't trust people playing dead like this. They always attack you viciously when they have a chance. Not quite. Strong protection and the threat of a stomp. Are they going to join the game or not? They're not. Ugh. Literally nothing to lose with this roster if you're out after this tournament. A lot of good picks. It's unfortunate because there was two teams that were built off of free agency in the UFL that could have worked with these guys. Oh well. Ackham Gearhart. It's a really nice one. Makes sense to be in scoring position, but he's just trying not to get hit. You know, it's not like they're not going to score on turn 8 at this point. They're not going to make a mistake and score early. Foul. Not quite. Ugh. Okay, he's engaging with the game, I guess. Maybe. Maybe. Oh my god, how tedious. Then don't move at all. You're not going to have any defense. Okay. All right. Hey, great. Yeah, great defense, really. Imagine inviting somebody to a game that lasts an hour and 14 minutes and 23 seconds. It says so right up in the client. It's not visible to you guys. And then proceed not to play after this guy takes time out of his day to schedule with you. You see how that's antisocial? You see why I get annoyed about this sort of thing? It's because I have to worry about the guy that is now not going to have competition because you, Mr. Prince, you know, in a blue bonnet, have decided not to play the game that you decided to play a week in advance. You know what I mean? Very rude. Very rude. He deserves... Yeah, that's fine. Right there. He can get a shot on frame. I don't necessarily know why he decided to put his cage up against this formation here, but it does get the job done in terms of getting more hits off. Frenzy can send him off into the crowd. Oh, he's going to try to push this one out. He doesn't like that guy more. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, that'll get the job done. Thanks for not playing. And now I have to put seriously injured stats on these guys in the free agency because it has to be accurate. All of them have ends. Well. This makes a one-turn touchdown a lot less likely, especially if you can get one more removal off of these ones. Now he's showing he's not even moving. Good. Good riddance. Good. Good work. Very strong protection here. No reason to foul again, just score the touchdown, and so they do. Averheim Angels up 2-1. against the Mordheim Majestics. And yeah, wow. Very brave. You do have enough for a one-turn touchdown. Oh, just disgusting. Better off. We're back to 6 teams in this league, but we have one guy that's been off site for 12 days, so we're going to have to recruit again. That's the sort of thing that you constantly have to deal with as an admin. Or commissioner, if that sounds better. Commissioner than admin. But... Great negative pass. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. But Averheim Angels win 2-1. I'm going to be done recording for tonight. This has just been annoying.